We started the day with an early start from our hotel in Innsbrk, Austria, and headed north into Germany to the quiet little town of Oberammergau.
We're 5 kilometres from Oberammergau, just approaching from Partenkirchen. Good work, Ian.
Wonderful, wonderful Oberammergau.
And the traffic is atrocious.
And the traffic is so bad. Located in the Bavarian Alps, Oberammergau is a small and picturesque town that boasts its famous Passion Play, which is held every 10 years. We were originally booked to be here in 2020, until a worldwide epidemic put a stop to that. The charm of the town is evident on any visit as it cherishes traditional Bavarian culture in the heart of the Alps. This beautiful place is known for the traditional wood carving, beautiful fresco houses and breathtaking scenery. We also discovered that there are many outdoor activities to experience in this town, like hiking, biking, skiing, and even paragliding. They are all accessible only a short distance from the town centre. After our time in Oberammergau, we were on the road again, heading to the picturesque township of the Hallstatt, nestled on the southern west side of Hallstatt Lake. We quickly learnt that this area is very popular, and as we entered the town in the late morning, we could not find any parking available, so we quickly decided to leave Hallstatt and find another vantage point to enjoy the views of the lake. Hallstatt Lake is located in the Salzkammergut region in Austria and is one of the most beautiful and iconic lakes in the world. It is popularly known as the Hallstatter Sea or Hallstatt Lake, and it is part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here, the glacial valleys are filled with lakes with clear water and are surrounded by romantic hills. Our stop for the evening was in the township of Bad Mittendorf, in the area known as Salzkammergut in the Austrian state of Styria. Situated between Salzburg and Graz, this town is a popular winter sports resort and is also a location for walking and cycling in the summer. Bad Mittendorf is also the location of one of the world's 5 ski flying hills, Kulm. We stayed overnight here in a small hotel called Hotel Ossoland, for approximately €88 including breakfast. One of the many tunnels we went through while driving in Europe. Nestled in the heart of Europe, our journey took us to the charming township of Graz. Graz is Austria's second largest city and the capital city of the Austrian province of Styria. Graz is situated on both sides of the river Mur. At its heart is Hauptplatz, the medieval old town's main square. Shops and restaurants line the narrow surrounding streets, which blend Renaissance and Baroque architecture. Our first stop is the iconic clock tower, locally known as the Schlossberg Clock Tower. This historic landmark offers panoramic views of the city, rewarding those who ascend its steps with breathtaking vistas.
Here we are in Graz, most important thing. Just left the old town square. Back here. Heading back down towards the bell tower. And the statue.
Deep in history, Graz boasts an enchanting old town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where cobblestone streets wind their way past centuries-old buildings. No problems getting a park this time, as we parked in the Graz Kunsthaus, an impressive modern art museum. The Graz Kunsthaus is an architectural marvel and showcases a diverse collection of contemporary artworks, making it a must-visit for any art enthusiast. Crossing the border between Austria and Slovenia, we arrived in Maribor, a town that charms with its tranquil riverside setting along the Drava River. This is the Franciscan church. And we come across to the big knobby thing, which I've forgotten what it is.
Maribor Castle.
And this is Maribor Castle. Our exploration takes us to the Lent district, where medieval architecture lines the streets and vibrant cafes invite you to savour local delicacies while taking in the serene river views. Maribor Castle stands as a testament to the town's rich history. This medieval fortress has evolved over the centuries and now houses the regional museum, offering insights into Maribor's past. And in Maribor, wine takes centre stage. The world's oldest grapevine calls this town home, and its vineyards produce remarkable wines. Explore the underground wine cellars where centuries of winemaking tradition come to life. A quick stroll from the town centre takes us down the narrow cobbled streets to the Drava River. As we arrive at the river, we immediately find the world's oldest known grape-producing vine called the Dutovlje, growing against a building which is known to have been alive in the 17th century. It produces only about 35 to 55 kilograms of grapes per year, which is then fermented and put into 100 miniature bottles. After this, we then decided to have a break and sit down with some of the locals to enjoy the natural beauty of the surrounding area and the Drava River. The evening brought us back into the town centre, where we dined on our favourite Slovenian food. The weather was not on our side, however the staff in the restaurant made sure we were warm and dry. After leaving the restaurant, we had a walk through the town to check out the nightlife. Good morning, Maribor. There are a number of important museums that the visitor can visit within the city of Maribor. However, we chose the National Liberation Museum, which was established in 1958. Sandra's father spent his early youth in Maribor doing his apprenticeship at the local railroad machine shops, and we were hoping to find some information about him or apprentices at the time, which was just after the Second World War. At the age of 14, he left home and started his apprenticeship at such an early age. Unheard of these days in modern Australia. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any information. However, the museum was very interesting, with a lot of history before, during and after the Second World War, and in particular, a large display on the Nazi occupation. The museum is also classified as a prominent cultural and educational centre in the city, which plays a prominent role in dealing with contemporary issues facing the state, and the formation of various educational and awareness programs. A quick visit to the town centre and a welcome cup of coffee finished off a very interesting and enjoyable visit to Maribor. After our farewell cup of coffee, we said goodbye to Maribor and hit the road for our drive to Dutovlje. Dutovlje is a small village in the municipality of Sandra in Slovenia, close to the border with Italy. This is our third visit to the town, as this is where Sandra's father was born and grew up as a young man. In fact, this is Sandra's fourth visit, where back in 1984 she stayed with her grandmother for over 6 weeks. We arrived at Dutovlje enjoying the clear blue skies and the breathtaking scenery. We called into one of Sandra's cousins, who unfortunately thought they had caught COVID, so we took precautions and kept our distance. However, they still put on a lovely afternoon tea for us. It was great catching up with them and reminiscing about the times when Sandra visited back in 1984, as well as our other trips. We booked into our nearby hotel and they recommended an excellent, however very expensive, restaurant close by. Nestled among the vineyards and farmland, the sunset views were breathtaking. It was a Monday night and this was the only restaurant open close to the hotel. The speciality meat on the menu that night was horse, which the waiter seemed very excited about. However, we quickly declined. The food was fresh and made with local ingredients. We went a little overboard with our selections, however we decided to have a little treat as we normally try to be a little budget conscious when travelling. After this meal, we called it a night and planned for our drive to Trieste, Italy, the following day. We are eating here with all our friends.